Hello, welcome back to another episode of Luke Kenobi Solo's opinion on Star Wars. Why talk about my opinion on Star Wars? So sorry about yesterday. I did not get out an episode to you guys. But today is a very important episode because this is our first guest, my father, Dennis Fortick II.
Hello?
I guess you could call him, Walter Kenobi Solo?
I'll go with Walter Kenobi, yes.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about Return of the Jedi, and I'm just going to start out with the easiest question. Opinions. What is your overall opinion of this movie?
Other than the Ewoks?
Yeah, basically.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Including the Ewoks.
It's a cute movie, right? Then all of a sudden it becomes cutesy. Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we should just dive right into what is your opinion on the whole Jabba's Palace sequence?
That's great.
I think that's the best.
That was one of the best intros to any Star Wars movie.
The best intro to any Star Wars movie.
Yes, definitely.
Don't push it to one of. It's the best.
Let's just look at it this way. You have to go a little further back to fully appreciate how great Return of the Jedi opens, because you got to think about how Empire Strikes Back ended, right? So, they're all beaten and licking their wounds on, and hands being, flown off as a popsicle. And, it's just like, wow, this is depressing. Nice way to end the movie, right? Now there's that whole daddy issue thing going on with Luke and Darth Vader, right? And then here we go into Return of the Jedi. And, it seems like a kind of a shaky plan at first when they send in R2-D2 and C-3PO. But along comes badass Luke Skywalker. And look, he's wearing a new costume. He's in all black. And he looks like he's there to really kick some ass. Yeah. But he really then just tries to bargain and make a deal. And then Jabba the Hutt kind of pulls a little fast one on him, drops him down into a pit.
Can I say this one thing? You mentioned this.
Yeah, I think you just added a lot of context. So as I said, go ahead.
You mentioned this. When you saw the movie and you see R2-D2 and C-3PO just walking the same, you think, okay, this is
I've seen it, right?
How long is this gonna take to get going? 30 minutes, an hour? No, it's in the first 5 minutes. You're getting some good action.
Yeah. And I mean, you get to see is Luke really going to get tested here, right? He's going up against this Rancor. And, he kind of gets a little crafty, but he manages to pull that off.
What do you think about the Jabba the Hutt, the big reveal of Jabba the Hutt?
Well, he's a big mess, isn't he?
Right.
He's a big mess, but he ends up getting Princess Leia in a very precarious position, right? I mean, she's dressed very scantily and chained to him, so he's got it going on, right? He's got a little.
I've always imagined this is what he's the Al Capone of the Star Wars universe, kind of.
Yeah. Like I the one thing I need to know about him, because I'm just not that familiar with his kind, is he just kind of a fat, sloppy old dude, or is that what they all look like? He could be maybe rather thin amongst his species.
Well, you saw the Clone Wars one. The Clone Wars movie with the uncle.
Yeah.
With his uncle. So that proves that, they could just both be fat.
Well, yeah, there's that. But anyways.
Or they could both be skinny.
So anyways, yeah, I mean, the way that opens up, and then you get the exciting escape scene, Luke's plan of nodding to everybody until finally, we all know what time it is, and they battle it out, they fly away, and everybody's like heading off to go save the day.
So I think the next thing we should talk about is, I think the locations. I think the locations in this movie are really well done. Also, what are your thoughts on the Death Star 2?
Well, what do you know? I mean, it kind of looks like Death Star 1, right?
But it's a little more ominous, I feel like. It's not completely built. It's kind of, broken looking. It's not broken. It's just unfinished. It's kind of exposed, It's very ominous, but it's cool looking.
But as they say, it's fully operational.
Who says that?
Oh, no, they do say that.
I forget who says that.
No, because they know that everybody's probably thinking, oh, yeah, they're still under construction, right? Construction delays go. But they like to point out, no, it is fully operational.
Who says that? I forget. Darth Vader?
It's either Darth Vader or the Emperor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I guess when they hurried up in their preparations for the Emperor's arrival,
right.
They said, all right, listen, we don't need every bathroom installed and every broom closet, but can we just make sure the big laser beam works, right? Can we could do without all the other, all the extra luxuries and the theater room and everything, but can we just make sure that the laser beam that's going to blow up planets, the killer laser beam.
They didn't blow up planets.
Can we make sure that gets installed?
They didn't blow up planets.
Oh, but they had the potential.
They did have the potential.
Yeah.
They also, the Death Star fell on Endor. Nobody even realizes that, but it did.
Right, yeah.
Or was it just float? I don't look at it. Because it went on to that one planet from in Rise of Skywalker.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, that's where they're all fighting in the throne room.
Mm-hmm. How did it get from here to there?
It was in the Endor system.
Okay.
So it was right by Endor.
So that planet, you got Endor, which is a really cool place where you can go see the California giant redwoods.
Yeah.
But then you got this other place that just looks like a bad rainstorm.
Yeah.
Right? An ocean. Okay.
But no, that wasn't the one. That was the one that they found the thing to locate the one. It's confusing. I get the two capital and hexagon mixed up. Okay, another thing that I think we need to talk about, the final moments, the return of the Jedi. Why it's called this. We all know. It's not the return of Luke, it's the return of Anakin. Thoughts on, this whole moment and stuff?
First of all, it's the return of the Jedi, right? And it was originally the revenge of the Jedi, right? Because supposedly the Jedi got their butt kicked in Empire Strikes Back, and I mean, let's face it, Jedi is only one person really anymore, and did Luke get his butt kicked, or just did he get his hand cut off and found out his Darth Vader's his dad, right? So, here comes revenge. I don't know. What is he getting revenge for? Is it his hand?
Well, I think the script was altered.
Okay, all right. So it's return, right? And there you go. I mean, returning from what? Where'd they go?
It's not.
Why is it return?
It's not referring to Luke. It's referring to Anakin.
How can you do that? How can you see that?
Because he returns
as a Jedi.
As a Jedi. It's Return of the Jedi. It's a Jedi that was gone and turned into Darth Vader, and now he will return. You think they want to make you think it's Luke. This title is about Luke, but it's always George Lucas confirmed. I think this title was always about Anakin. Return to the Light.
Are you sure?
Yes, you can even look it up.
He says the title Return of the Jedi simply means the destruction of the Sith and the return of the Jedi Order.
It's Anakin. It's not Return of the Jedi Order. I mean, the Jedi...
Oh, here you go. This
is on Reddit, so it's like a comment thread. It's like a forum. You know what I'm talking about? Message board.
Anakin's redemption, huh?
Yes, it's all about... And George Lucas said that his original Star Wars saga, it was all Anakin. Luke was just an anchor kind of to get him to the return. This is Anakin. The Star Wars is Anakin's story. Luke is not a main character. That's what he stated. And I kind of agree with him. I mean, Luke wasn't in the prequels, you know. This is Anakin's story, and I think that's why The Force Awakens kind of wrecks. Not the sequel trilogy just doesn't really fit with the other movies, is because it's a whole new story. It's not I think it's fine. I don't think you can. I think this should have been the start of a new saga. I don't think you can say this is part of the same saga as Return of the Jedi. Don't you agree? Like, The Force Awakens. Like, it's not in the same saga. I think this should have been part one of a new saga. I think if they did that with The Force Awakens, it would have worked out much better. I honestly do. Mm-hmm. What do you think about that statement? Okay, another thing that I want to talk about is Slave Leia.
Oh, okay.
What do you have to say about her? Just overall Princess Leia in this movie. Leia.
Hot. That's hot Leia.
But what about in the rest of the movie?
And
all of this won't be publicized. All of your opinions.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
How about Leia in the rest of the movie? What do you think of her as a
character?
character?
Well, then there's Mama Leia, and so, but then there's Battle fighting Leia, and so,
right.
Yeah. I mean, the least favorite is Mama Leia. Right? I think that was
Mother of the Ewoks.
Mother of the Ewoks, yes, definitely.
Stop looking at your phone. We're in the middle of a podcast.
On a phone or tablet?
That was Google. Okay, so, you can ask me some questions about... Can you hold this? Can you hold the recording device? So, I also love the, I love the final scene. You know, seeing... Obi-Wan and Anakin and Yoda as Force Ghosts. I think it's one of the best Force Ghost scenes in all of the Star Wars. You know what I mean? I think it really shows.
Like they're all there hanging out.
Yeah. Like, it's a little bit weird why it's Hayden Christensen. That's a little bit weird. Wasn't always Hayden Christensen. But, what you gonna do?
Yeah, that was kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
Originally it was his dad, and then it was like somebody his age.
Right. No. So, I have one last thing. Do you want to come back on the show? I thought we could talk more about Mandalorian Season 2.
Well, and the fact that they switched that character around, right? Like, to those of us who've seen the movie, like, we're not supposed to notice, like, hey... Why are we looking at different Anakin now?
We only got 42 seconds left. So, do you want to join us? This would be when Mandalorian Season 2 gets a little closer.
Oh, I would love to be invited back. Yeah, definitely. And I really do appreciate my time here today.
It's been fun having you and talking to you.
Yes, no, it's been fun to be here. I wish we had more time. I'd love to talk about... all of the extensive scenes that Boba Fett had in the movie and some of his exploitations. But I guess we'll have to save that for another podcast.
Right.
All right, well,
Bye.
Thank you.
See ya.